Why I no longer debate about sneezer's crust. 1. It's basically pointless. Yah will keep blind and open the eyes of who he chooses. Got a damn ant on my shit. He will choose your delusions. If you deny what's clearly in front of your face, he'll give you what you want. Cognitive dissonance kicks in when information that contradicts your doctrine, and you combat any information, no matter how logical it is, no matter how scripture proves you wrong. I know because I was one of them. I was a Christian, and I was a Christian light believing in Jubashai, whatever you want to call them. So not only all that, when you're debating them, you're defiling scripture, you're defiling Torah for one, because not only that, you're defiling yourself. And not only is the temple shaped as a man, so let's say your temple, and then Ezekiel's temple design, and this is why they call your head. They say you have temples, and in the middle of that, in the temple design, that's where the Ark of the Covenant sits, in the mercy seat, where the Most High is supposed to reside, where the testimony and the Torah is supposed to be placed at. So say you went a whole week, and all you're thinking about is Yah and keeping the law, and your temple is pure, you have no idol in there, but then all of a sudden you start getting in debates with people for a month straight, and all that's in your head is JC, JC, JC. Even if you don't believe in them, you're thinking about them. You now have an idol taking up your mind, and you're not thinking of Yah, you're not thinking of Torah. All you're thinking about is talking about JC. Now your temple is defiled. You have an idol. You're thinking about an idol in your mind. And for the people that believe in JC or not, if, say you have a celebrity in your mind all the time, and you got celebrities' lyrics, or you're thinking about a celebrity, or whatever you really think about more than the Most High or his commandments, that kind of becomes an idol. And now you got that sitting in your temple instead of the Most High. And then on the altar, just like pitting, there's a reason why you wouldn't sacrifice certain animals like pigs and unclean animals. Not only are they not supposed to be on the literal altar, they're not supposed to be in your temple, on your altar. So when you got all this filthy dirtiness inside your temple, now you kind of have swine flesh on your altar, and in the shape of the man on the temple, where the feet is where the altar is. So think about this. Why is the feet on the altar? What do you stand on? Do you stand on being clean? Do you stand on righteousness? Or are you standing on uncleanliness and wickedness? What do you stand on? What is on your altar? You get it? You understand? Do you stand on the worldliness, or do you stand on Yah? Are you 10 toes down for the Torah and for the Most High and for righteousness? So even if you don't believe in the idol, or if you don't even worship celebrities, you don't listen to no wicked celebrity musicians or anything like that, you don't watch porn or anything like that, even if, say you like me, majority of the time I'm listening to somebody talk about Torah, or I'm going to read about Torah or other scrolls, stuff like that, or in prayer and meditation. If I start even just That's why Psalm 1 say, blessed is he who don't sit in the counsel of the wicked, who walk in the way of the ungodly. If I just start going in, like it's just say, clubhouse rooms, and I just start, even if I don't believe it, and I just start listening to people talking about this idol, or talking about Buddha, or talking about anything that contradicts Torah or the Most High, or defiles any of that, and I'm hearing all these letters or verses or stuff, whether it be the New Testament or anything, Quran or anything really, or they're talking about just wickedness in the world in general. Even if I don't accept or adhere by that, or even want to listen to it, if I'm sitting there listening to it, it's going in my subconscious. Now my temple is filled with nonsense. Even if I'm not really committing a sin, seeds are being planted in my head. Instead of listening to somebody talking about Torah, I'm hearing all this bullshit. I'm entertaining filthiness and wickedness. I'm entertaining swine. I'm entertaining prostitution. I'm entertaining, just any form of wickedness. Just by sitting there listening to it. Or by talking about it. The priest's lips should keep knowledge in the law. So if my mouth is talking about an idol all day, where is the Torah in that? Even if you're combating that idol, you're doing 99% of the time doing it for no reason, because they're not really listening anyway. And now you're giving the Torah and the testimonies, you're giving it to somebody else's temple that has an idol in it, standing on swine flesh, standing on idolatry, standing on compromise. You're putting the testimony in the Torah and Yah in their temple. You're giving it to them in a defiled temple. It's not only defiling yours, you're putting him in all that in a defiled temple now, when they don't deserve it. You get where I'm coming from? So I'm above. I've done it already. If you want to go through my videos that talk about the Psalm 110, the Isaiah 7, all the that can easily be debunked. I don't want to do it no more. I went through it with my family. I went through it with countless Israelites. I have nothing to gain from it, If you seek, you will find. I'm focused on the Most High. If somebody has questions and they're sincere, maybe I'll think about it. But going out of my way to somebody I know that's not going to listen, and I'm every day, JC, or Muhammad, Allah, blah, 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 blah. Damn, answer my shit. I'm not doing that. I'm focused on, one, my relationship with the Most High, being close to the Most High, being as righteous as possible, fulfilling my potential, not only my physical potential, my mental potential, but my potential in the will of the Most High, becoming my best self for him and for his people. Other than that, I'm good. I'm not worried about disproving an idol. All they got to do is read Torah, and you can tell who don't. Not only never read the whole Tanakh, but they definitely never went into the Hebrew or the original language. So it's pointless until they do that. I don't even want to have a discussion. I'm good. So I suggest y'all just focus on Yah, focus on the commandments. That's about it. Yah only. Nazarites, separated, consecrated, dedicated to the Most High alone. Holy. That's all you should be worried about. Zia Barak to the Yakab. And that's it. alone.